Welcome back to CJ Explores. We are Charlotte and Cory, and this is Kanchanaburi.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Kanchanaburi, a town located in the west of Thailand where two rivers converge. It is a place memorialised in Hollywood history with the novel-turned-film Bridge on the River Kwai, as well as also being known for some of the most incredible waterfalls in all of Thailand. First stop in Kanchanaburi is Davenport Cafe. It's located here on the River Kwai. We picked this one out because it looked really peaceful, and they said that they could do a veggie breakfast for us. The staff were lovely. They've just gone and said that that's absolutely fine, and we took a seat here on this like floating pontoon right next to the river, and it's so peaceful. There's a beautiful hotel connected to it. There's a gorgeous swimming pool. Unfortunately, we're not staying here, but we would recommend it just by looking at it. Food has arrived, ta-da! A lovely spot to have breakfast.
Bon appetit. Well, that was a very, very delightful breakfast. We really, really like this place. It's so peaceful down here. You've got the riverboats just speeding up the River Kwai. Going to look at the bridge, the old bridge over the River Kwai, which is part of the reason why Kanchanaburi is so famous, is because of this death railway that was built here by prisoners of war when the Japanese occupied the area. But just this spot here is just so relaxing. What are you doing? Hope you like cats.
Hello, kitty. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Hello. I don't know the story about these cats. We just said, why are all the cats there? And they just said, yes, you can go see them. I mean, they all thought, well, I guess they just have cats rather than being on the street. They just have them here. Yes, it's safer for them, but I hope they're all okay. They seem okay. They're all like eating this. They love the string on my phone. Hello, everybody. Ah! Hello. What? Ow! Ow!
It's trying to get on your hair.
Ow! We have come to one of the latest attractions in Kanchanaburi, and it is the Skywalk. This is fairly new, and I didn't realise it was see-through. But we're not too high up, so I'm not going to be too scared. And we can see from here a Buddha, which we never noticed before.
Yeah, a very, very cool addition to the Kanchanaburi landscape. We've got the mountains all around us. We can see a big Buddha. You can see over all the houses that are floating on the River Kwai as well. So it's a great perspective. If you enjoy going somewhere that's elevated to get a good perspective of the area you're visiting, this is definitely a good spot to do that.
Actually, I'm not too scared. I don't know if you watched our Bangkok video when Cory went up to the Mahanakorn Skywalk there. That was so high, as the tallest building in Bangkok, I believe. So I just couldn't do it. I was like, absolutely not. But now I'm okay. Like, I'm not bad here. I think it's how high up you are. If this was probably like double, triple the height, it probably wouldn't. But I'm doing fine. So brave. We're at the kind of part of the Skywalk which hangs out, and this is the scariest part because it's kind of just on these big wires and it wobbles when people come in here. It's just a bit scary, but this also has the best view. So you got to stay here, and you can look back all the way to the Skywalk.
Really, really cool attraction here in Kanchanaburi. And yeah, like Shah said, this has only been up since 2022, so quite a recent addition.
Oh, is it that new? Oh, I didn't realise it was that new.
2022.
Cool, very new addition to Kanchanaburi.
My one gripe about this place is they give you these little like satin slippers to put on your feet so you don't scratch the glass with your shoes. But what happens is you build up static electricity, and every time you get close to this, you get a shock.
We've come about 10 kilometres out of Kanchanaburi to a stretch of cafes that overlooks this beautiful temple, and we've come to Meena Cafe, and they have this really cool concept where you go and order your drink or food, and then they give you like this little like handheld takeaway drink, fortunately plastic, and you can go and just wander the grounds, the gardens, and they have all these really unique areas. They've got like photo spots. They've got like a bamboo walkway through a field, a little trampoline, bouncy bits, some nice little like deck chairs like this. And you can just go and explore around and just watch the view, because the view is really stunning. And we have these birds in the distance too, so occasionally you look up and you have all these birds flying around out of the grass around the temples. It's really, really a must-do here in Kanchanaburi.
You look like you're deceased.
I'm so sweaty. It's so hot. Oof. I don't cope too well in hot weather. 25 is about my peak.
So we're sitting on these kind of hammock seats, these lounges, and we just have the perfect view of the catwalk which leads towards the temple. Everyone is there just taking a little walk, getting their boyfriends to take photos of them, or getting their girlfriends to take photos of them. People are flying the drone around, and yeah, it's very, very hot, so I'm expecting a downpour which will create for a very dramatic scene, but it is really lovely here. It's really, really nice. Good coffee, had some chippies, very good. And we're just chilling, just taking it all in. Well, the rains have started and we are stuck, but they might pass. The rains,
They might.
yeah, they do start and stop frequently this time of year.
But hopefully it stops soon so we can go for a walk into the field. The rain has stopped a little bit. It still looks like it could carry on raining, so we're just going to go make the most of it and have a walk while we can.
Well, even though the weather changed for us, this is a gem of Kanchanaburi. Highly recommend a visit out here, even if you have to take a taxi from the main town. Beautiful ride along the river, and then you come to these places which are just wonderful. And there's a rooftop terrace as well, so if it's not too hot, you can sit up here and get a perfect view of the temple and the walkway, the boardwalk across the rice paddy. Amazing.
So we are stuck in the car because a huge storm has come over Kanchanaburi. We managed to leave the cafe just at the right time, it seems. It's absolutely bucketing it down. There's thunder and lightning all around us. We're supposed to go and visit the monkey pod tree. A giant 1,000-year-old tree right now, but I guess we can't really do anything outdoorsy, so I'm not sure what we're going to do. Hotel or eat?
Let's go to the tree and see what happens.
Let's go have a look.
Okay, we are at the giant monkey pod tree now, and it seems like there's lots of food sellers here, little market going on. But we're going to go check out this big tree because apparently it is 1,000 years old. This tree is incredible. It's so big. Oh, my feet are underwater right now. Look at the trunk on that thing though. You can tell it's 1,000 years old.
Well, dinner time for us, and we have come to a place called Issan. It's a veggie vegan place, and they also do cooking classes here, so that's pretty cool. We're still yet to do a cooking class in Thailand. I think we really want to do one before we go. But the lady's just cooking behind us, which is pretty cool, so we can just watch her cooking all of our food. This one appears highly rated on veggie places in Kanchanaburi, so we're excited and we're hungry. This is my curried fried rice with tofu and loads of vegetables and some cashew nuts.
How's the flavour on that curry fried rice?
Good. Yeah, this is yummy. Portions are very good size too. Happy bellies, full bellies.
Very full, very good food.
We are exploring some waterfalls around the Kanchanaburi region today, and the first one is Sai Yok Waterfall. We have just arrived. It is coming up to midday and it's really busy, absolutely hectic. I think we should have come here first thing in the morning, but let's go find the waterfall amongst the tons of people.
This place is not new to us. We've actually come here years ago. I think it was about 7 years ago on our 8 years ago on our first trip to Thailand. And I do not remember it being like this It was just like pull over on the side of the road and there was waterfalls, you could walk up next to them. And now there is like a whole visitor centre with changing rooms, toilets, markets as you can see behind me, loads of food stalls, and it looks like a whole walking route around the waterfalls.
This seems more like a water park than a waterfall spot. It's crazy. Oh yeah, I remember this place now. We did come here 8 years ago. It is so different. Wow. Well, we're going to have a little explore. We'll leave our shoes here. See if we can fit in. The water does feel very nice. It's tempting to go in. Well, we have come to the top of the waterfall and it's absolutely stunning. It's a really beautiful national park. And this waterfall area is jaw-droppingly beautiful, but it feels like I'm in a water park. This does not feel like it's a natural spot. It feels not real. I guess because it's so busy. I can't believe how many people here. We're here on a Monday. We thought we'd skip the weekend and come on a Monday, so it should be quieter. And no, we're wrong. Everybody's here. And it seems like it's all domestic tourism here. It looks like they also do school trips. I've seen some people with a school on their t-shirts, so I guess they're teachers. But the water feels lovely and it is really tempting to go in there.
I think Charlotte is going to go in under the cave. There's like this cave part here, and yeah, you can sneak under the waterfall and get a cave experience in there. So I think she's going to give it a go.
I got soaking! I got soaking wet, but it's very cool. I remember coming to this cave 8 years ago. That's pretty cool. I got soaking. You were like, go in and just be like a bit of rain.
You're a bit wet there, Shazzy.
Yeah, very wet.
Yeah, this place has changed massively since we were here last. Very, very touristy, but there's actually not that many like Western tourists here. It seems to be all Thai people, either on their holidays or on a school trip, which is quite cool. But yeah, like even spots like this, it's like a coffee shop just like in the forest next to the waterfall. But I do want to just show this comparison of what it looked like when we were here 8 years ago as compared to what it is like now. Okay, now we have some rain. Woo-hoo-hoo! Well, along with everyone else here at the waterfall, we are taking shelter in a restaurant. I guess this is when the restaurants make their money because there's nothing else to do but sit under the shelter and eat. So ordered some food, and I guess that is the good part of the development of this place is there's places to get some food and take shelter. All right, hun. A little bit wet. The rains have stopped. And we are going to press on to another waterfall now, Erawan waterfall, which, if we remember rightly, they have little fish that nibble at your toes.
We've just entered into Erawan National Park. However, you can't pay cash, so you've got to pay to get into this national park. No cash now. They said we have to download an app. Gave us instructions on this badly printed piece of paper, and then it looks like we need to register. But they have Wi-Fi here at least. But obviously because you have to pay and register, it's a lot quieter, which is good. So hopefully this is going to be a much nicer experience.
Yeah, a bit of a faff, but I've got the app. I have our QR codes, so you need to have this app to enter the national park. You pay online using a credit card, and then you can go down to the park and show this, I think 1 kilometre down the road.
We have 7 floors apparently of this waterfall. If I remember correctly, when we came here a long time ago, you had to like walk up Yeah, I think it was like different levels. And I remember like the fish that ate your little feedies, or like maybe higher up. Anyway, lots to explore. Let's go.
Already compared to Sai Yok Noi Waterfall, this is much more of a touristic operation. It was 300 baht for us to get in here as foreigners, and I think it's 30 baht for locals, yeah.
Okay, but oh my God, that's a huge difference.
Yeah, but yeah, much more like well maintained already. We can see that. The car park was a big car park, not completely full, but definitely a bit quieter than the last waterfall.
Layer 1, and it's very beautiful like this huge waterfall, and as you can see, it is very lovely and quiet here. Absolutely beautiful. And are we gonna go get a little bit closer? Yeah. Favorite fish. I don't know if you have to wear the life jackets, but they do have them to rent here. I guess they'll tell us or we'll notice if you have to wear them. But there you go, 20 baht for 2 hours.
The waterfalls here are so interesting to me. They've got this like kind of grippy surface that the water flows over. I don't really know how it's formed or what it's made out of, but when you're barefoot on that surface, it's really quite grippy, even when it's wet.
You can't use cash to pay, you have to get coupons and you exchange them. I guess it's a little money maker because you're never going to use all your coupons. So we got our coupons and we're going to go get a life jacket. It looked like every single person was wearing one, so it looks like it's compulsory. We saw no sign saying there's a fee if not, but we thought, hey, it's probably easier for us to wear the life jacket and just float in there anyway. Might be fun. Just got a little snack. We're getting quite hungry.
Hangry?
Hangry. Spring rolls and chippies.
Level 3, and this one is, as you can tell, really nice. Big waterfall, big drop, and a large area for swimming as well. What a stunner.
We're at level 4 now, and this is where the fish eat your feet. I think we're going to head all the way to the top though, and then go for a dip when we come down and get our feet nibbled when we come down too.
Well, it is super humid up here. I don't know if you can see the sweat on the forehead there, but it is a bit of a hike. Obviously, waterfall after waterfall, we're going upwards, up the hill. But I really want to get to the top before they shut this place. It's 3 o'clock now, it shuts at 4, and I think it's supposed to take an hour to get from level 4 up to level 7, so fingers crossed we can get there. Okay, Charlotte is stopping at level 5. And I'm going to keep going because I really want to get to the top. Mostly because we've been here before, and last time I think we stopped at level 4. So I want to make the most of it. We're just rushing for time. We kind of got carried away there with the food and didn't realize that we were on such a time crunch. But let's go. It's a bit muddy, so hopefully I don't slip over. Very beautiful. All right. On to the next. Wow. Oh God. If I don't slip, it'll be a miracle. $200 meters to go. Let's go. I'm struggling now, really sweating. It's just like heaps of steps. Pretty well maintained though. Nice sturdy steps, but it's constant uphill. Let's find out if level 7 is worth it. Can you see that sweat on my forehead? I've made it to tier number 7. and it's much more open than the other ones. A little bit slippery, but certainly, whew, certainly impressive. Not 100% sure if that was worth running up here. I think Charlotte might be at the nicest one, or maybe number 6 might be just as nice. So I'm gonna head back, see if I can hop in the water with her briefly.
I can't really have like a dozen fish eating my feet, and it's so tickly. They eat all the dead skin off your feet. It's like a little exfoliation. But every so often I just get a tickly spot and I spasm and they'll go. But it was such a refreshing swim in here, really lovely.
Well, that was so nice. Such a lovely water temperature there, especially at this time of year. Nice and cool. I'm glad I got to go in for a swim after all that running up the hill. The fish are so ticklish. When you sit on the side and you just stay still, they just nibble at your feet, and it's like the most ticklish thing ever. But we have been whistled, we've been told to go now, so we're gonna make our way back down to the car park, and that will be the end of our day. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was useful to know the times of closing of the different waterfalls and things. And if you enjoyed it, please give it a like, leave us a comment, and if you want to see more adventures around Thailand, then hit subscribe and we will take you on our journeys with us. We're heading south towards Phuket, as well as the islands, Koh Phangan, Koh Samui. We're going to see it all. So come along with us and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.